Super Earth, our home. Prosperity. Liberty. Hi there.
What's up, guys?
Democracy.
It's Friday again.
Our way of life. Oh.
That means more Helldivers.
But freedom doesn't come free. Sweet liberty!
Thought maybe I would try playing Fighting the Terminids this time around. We'll see.
Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy right now. You could be next. That is, unless you make the most important decision of your life. Prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free. Join the Helldivers. Become part of an elite peacekeeping force.
Syndro is just so great.
New life forms. And spread managed democracy throughout the galaxy. Become a hero. Become a legend. Become a Helldiver.
Yeah, Helldivers. Helldivers. Alright, we've been having some fun on this Urbania planet. Wondering how many people are gonna, like, I'm making this is my third Friday in a row streaming. And I'm wondering if, like, the same people tuned in for the first one and the second one, and maybe the third one, because I was streaming the other, like, on a Wednesday night or something like that too. But I'm liking this gear so far. I mean, it's not any of the special gear that you can get by being like premium or anything like that. I think it's this one. No, this one, cutting edge. Let's see, maybe we can upgrade some kind of stuff to look pretty cool. I don't know. Do we want to do the green? I like the orange and black a lot, actually, so I don't know. I might just keep that. But this looks interesting. A last 5 scythe. Energy-based weapon. I can buy it. Maybe I'll buy it. What the hell? Okay, what does it do? Inspect. Fire limit, recoil, light armor penetrating, beam, and heat. I don't know. I really like the submachine gun I've been using, so. Hold on, let me pull up the chat. Okay. Yeah, guys, and if you're watching, feel free to say hi in the chat. It gives me stuff to talk about. If you got any questions or want to bullshit.
Once and for all.
Peacekeeping operation. Tactically eliminate all obstacles standing in the way of peace. That's how it's done. Conduct geological survey. Those are fun. Sabotage supply bases. That's fun too. Maybe we'll do this one. So what I think we're going to do is we'll start out on medium. Just play through these 2 joint missions here, and then either I'll do a one on challenging or I'll play one with the Terminids instead of the automatons. So we'll do this one.
Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters. Orbit.
Pretty sure we just flew through like 3 spacecraft. Alan says he loves how deep into gaming I've gotten since Alan gave up trying to be friends. Here's the thing, bud, is like, A, I've always been into gaming, and B, it's like, I don't know, it's absolutely crazy that I've even had 3 Friday nights in a row. Like with the kids, my schedule is so unpredictable. Alan, have you been playing Helldivers? Mortar Sentry. I think the last time I played, I got my ass completely reamed doing one of those defend, like wave defense missions. So one thing that happened this week is that I got my beard trimmed. Oh yeah, Alan doesn't like third-person games. Fair enough. I got my beard trimmed this week, and I really liked the way it turned out on the beard. I decided to trim my mustache to get the hairs out of my mouth, and
You're the best of the best. Live up to your name.
I cut
Live up to freedom.
I cut the handlebars off, and I didn't mean to trim them this short. And so like I always do that, trim them too short. But I was freaking out, and then I was like, oh wait, your hair grows back. Hair grows back. But now I got this like triangle mustache thing going that I like. I just need some wax to hold it up in place properly. Oh, it's been a long week. Why didn't I call in my... Oh, great. Didn't call in my support weapons.
Deploying support weapon. Sending down equipment package.
Yeah, I'll probably want that. There we go. I think I know why they put this in third person though, is that like, I mean, it's the whole Resident Evil thing. It makes you feel a little more vulnerable.
Mag's empty.
Although there are games where like you are certified badass that are in third person, like Sniper Elite and Splinter Cell, just to think of a few of them. There's that Star Wars game, right? Jedi Warrior Survivor? Jedi Survivor? Although I heard that the sequel to that Jedi Survivor game sucked ass. And like, it's a AAA release, but it was on a Steam sale. That's how you know a game is like kind of a flop, is if it's a AAA release and then it's featured in a Steam sale within a month or two. Here's 10% off Jedi Survivor. These ones are always fun. Terminate illegal broadcast. Yeah. So, in contrast to the last few Fridays that I've been doing these streams, I haven't been drinking tonight. And I don't think I will. I didn't run for like 2 weeks, and I felt awful about it, but it's just so fucking cold here. And,
First one, northeast.
alright, okay. It's just so cold, and I'm just so tired of winter and tired of running in the cold with the wind chill below 0. And just not a fan anymore. But I ran yesterday for the first time in 2 weeks, and it kicked my ass. I told my dad about it, and he's like, yeah, you're an old man now. I was like, I'm fucking 30 years old, Dad. He's like, yeah, well, you better get used to it. Skip running for 2 weeks, and then you can't even, like, do 4 miles. Which I did, by the way, but it sucked. Hey, JC. Seriously, was 75 in Tennessee? Yeah. I'm not even, like... I'm not even mad about Southern supremacy. Frickin' Yankees. went in. Nice. Good times. Good times were had by all.
Mag's
Oh,
empty!
that's not good. Alright, now we got some common samples. Alright, give me something to talk about. And don't ask me if cereal is a soup. Alan. Alan, you actually remind me of a more sarcastic version of one of my high school friends. That is in my. I moved back to my hometown, and he's. We work in the same building now. That's not good. Alan must have left. I was playing Mech Warrior. That was a lot of fun, and I just stopped. I shouldn't have. That was a fun game. Challenging.
Mag's empty!
Grenade. Let's see. What's happening? Hey, Minder. JC's here. I think that's you, Shale, and if that's you, my wife is not watching the stream. So you can talk about my side chick in Minnesota all you want. It is a bummer that the LP Minnesota conference is in Duluth this year. I love Duluth, but it's much further away. Not that I would have gone anyways. It's been a tough week, Minder.
Sub-objective nearby.
It's been busy. I have a contested custody and placement hearing on Monday morning at 9 a.m. So I had to get all my cross-examination and my exhibits ready today, which was hard because it's, Good Friday. And we had like a bit of a family emergency. Everything's fine for the most part. But it kind of was distracting. There's more important things than work. I talked to Scott Horton on the phone this morning. That was fun. He's busy on his book.
Mag's empty!
Didn't mean to do that.
Mag's empty!
What do you need for the channel to be able to get super chats? That's a great question. I don't know. I've never had. So since I've been doing like the channel and doing live streams, I've never ever had the amount of interaction that I've had with Helldivers, and I've never had the amount of concurrent viewers as with Helldivers. So I think it's a certain number of hours. I appreciate it though. Or like, a certain amount of hours watched or subscribers or something. So I was saying before people were... Oh shit! Fuck! Oops. I was saying before people started joining the super chat, or the stream, that I'm gonna do...
Reporting to the front.
I'm gonna do one mission, so it's like 40 minutes each on medium, and then I'm either going to do hard difficulty, like challenging difficulty, or I'm going to do one with the Terminids, with the bugs, which will be fun, because I have only done one of those missions before, and I haven't tried it really very much at all, so gotta get that Berserker. So Kyle Matovic interviewed Ron Paul today, something that Alan has done like 5 times, Alan? 5? And I have not, I've been a total pussy and have not even like attempted to ask, even though I know that that McAdams would probably let me interview Ron Paul. I really should do it because I think there was a lot more like, I got a lot more interest in my podcast when I was doing interviews. But I just don't like setting them up, and I don't like being like wed to the schedule. I know, I really need to interview Ron. He won't be around forever. I could probably, I don't monetize on YouTube because then that's something that I could start relying upon that could be taken away. Like, that's what happened with, well, actually, James Corbett never monetized his show. Oh, so dudes, I gotta like vent just a little bit, and it's not meant to be like directed at anyone here. But I did this giveaway of the signed Ron Paul picture, and there's literally zero interest in it. I announced it, and I raffled it away for paid subscribers, and there's so little interest in it. No one signed up for the email list to get it, except for maybe 2 people, and it didn't convert anyone to become a paid subscriber at all. And the person that won the drawing, I emailed, and I emailed them on Wednesday morning, and they haven't responded, giving me the details to where to send it to. Which is, like, I get it. It's just like, okay, that didn't work. I just thought there would be more interest in it. So there goes my whole like giveaways idea, because I can't think of anything that people would be actually interested in that would spurn interest. I like giving stuff away, but it's just like, I was so excited about it. I was like, oh, well, this is a thing. I've done it before and it's gotten interest. I gave away a signed Ron Paul thing. Ron Paul's the new Stan Lee. Interview Bill Bufford since he's part of the gang now. Yeah, I really should. I didn't even know his show was going to be featured on the Institute. I know I have a whole long list of people I'd like to interview. I mean, Matthew Ho I could interview very easily. Who else? Adam Fitzgerald I need to have back. Oh, that was close. I'd like to interview Dan McAdams. I say there's a whole long list, but I can only name 3 off the top of my head. I mean, I'd like to get Kelly Vlahos back. I'd like to get Lori Calhoun back. We always have a great time. A typo from Biting the Bullet is a sweetheart. Alan Mosley, maybe. Oh shit, that was close. So, I was on Hervoy Morik's show, twice, I think. But I have never gotten him for an interview. And other than, yeah. Yeah, and your fundraiser, Alan, you should plug it in the chat here. People in or near Texas. When I say Texas, I mean Tennessee. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? Destroy the fuel? Hell bomb.
Hell bomb. Request approved. On its way now.
Yeah, and I mean, I should, well, Shale gave me the idea of reading old Raimondo articles, which is a good idea. I mean, it's a good idea. It's a really good idea for when I don't have a plan for an episode that week. Alright, stand back. This is gonna be fun. Whoa. Yay.
One step closer to mission completion.
So we're making pretty good time so far. I really need to finish Oppenheimer Part 2. Like, it's weighing on me. I have 5 pages of the script written, and there's really, really juicy stuff in there. I'm just not gonna engage with those guys. Alright, we're gonna go over here. There's really juicy stuff in there. I mean, the main story opens with, yeah, they're just injecting people with plutonium. Sorry, Shale. Did they get superpowers after they were injected with plutonium? No, they got cancer. Cancer is a superpower, though. It makes everyone feel bad for you. Oh, I literally can't do anything with the Ion Storm. How many people in the chat played Tiberian Sun back in the day? Maybe I should do some streams of Tiberian Sun. That would be fun. Yay. Yay. Shot you. Another fun game to stream. Am I gonna die because I'm waiting through this? Another fun game to stream would be They made a Starship Troopers video game. Oh, I am fucking drowning, dude. What the fuck? That is really dumb. Wow. I didn't know that could happen. Stupid. I think I lost all my common samples too. Stupid that you could be like the mightiest helldiver ever. These things are actually pretty hard to kill if you don't have a grenade launcher. Okay, maybe not that hard. Common samples. Alright, yeah, so... Oh, is that my dead ass? Oh no. Alright. Samples. Let's not drown this time. Yeah, the book was boring as fuck, dude. And The Moon is a Harsh Mistress, I also thought was super boring. Sorry, Heinlein.
Sending down equipment package.
Famous superpower ever. Wait, Minder, when you say you don't know, no idea what that is. Starship Troopers? Is that what you're referring to? Or cancer?
A little shot of liberty.
Little shot of liberty. Starship Troopers is like the greatest thing ever. Like the best 90s movie of all time. It's basically this video game except in movie form. and with bugs. This game has bugs. They're called arachnids. Isn't it? Isn't that what they're called? It'd be fun to do like a watch along. Oh, Tiberian Sun. Yeah, Tiberian Sun was a really fun like real-time strategy game from the 90s. It was Command and Conquer. It was like that was the original game, Command and Conquer. I'm pretty sure. We went out to eat at Famous Dave's tonight, and they have like the different levels of spicy hot sauce, and this is something you'll appreciate, Alan, about Yankee-dom, is that there's people here that think like, I shit you not, that ketchup is spicy. And they have the different levels of hot sauce, like rich and sassy. Can't remember what the other one is, but the spiciest one is called Devil's Spit. And you would think that it'd be spicy, but it's like as spicy as the medium Taco Bell sauce. I was really disappointed. But where I live, like the small town I live is not, like the closest thing is like an hour away. The closest shopping, like real shopping or anything. I've heard people say that they think ketchup is spicy. So that sounds like hearsay to me, but so yeah, I do have this big contested hearing on Monday morning at 9, and I'm kind of nervous about it. It's another one of those cases that I've had for a long time that just gets pushed out in terms of scheduling. And there's like some evidence issues in it. And one thing about being a trial lawyer is that sometimes you don't exactly know how, first off, you don't know how evidence is going to come out until you get into the hearing and you actually do it. Which to me is terrifying, but it's like, it's all part of the game, you know. But it's terrifying not knowing exactly how you're going to get a piece of evidence in, and sometimes you just don't. And I guess that's kind of like, that's the way it is. Of course that is the way it is, because that's why they do the trials and all that stuff. Those are mines, by the way. But it's a hearsay issue. Kind of it's a witness impeachment with a prior inconsistent statement issue. And when I'm about to lawyer out. So when you have a witness on the stand and you have a recorded statement that they said during like a case or during the investigation, when you get them on the stand and they say something different than they did in the past, you can impeach them with the statement that they said before. Like, okay, you're saying this now, you're telling me that, the sky was green that day, but when the police officer asked you what color the sky was the day of the incident, you said that it was yellow. Were you lying then, or are you lying now? Essentially. And the question is, can I use a report from a guardian ad litem to impeach Dad's testimony if he lies about it? If he says something different on the stand than what he told the guardian ad litem during the guardian ad litem interview, can I use that report to impeach the testimony? Because the report is hearsay, and it's also confidential. But I think I'm going to argue that I can use it because it's, well, one, it's a statement against party opponent, and two, I can use it according to the Wisconsin hearsay rules if I present him with because the report is extrinsic evidence of a prior inconsistent statement. And I think that I can confront him with it because he's a witness that's available on the stand and he has a chance to explain his prior inconsistent statement. But I'm going to see, because technically the only person who can provide foundation for the guardian ad litem report is the guardian ad litem, and the guardian ad litem cannot be a witness in the trial. So I would have to do is put him on the stand, ask him what he said the guardian ad litem. Oh, ask him what he told the guardian ad litem, and then see if he lies about it. And if he lies about it, I'm stuck with the answer. And what I would have to rely on is for the guardian ad litem, in her arguments, to basically tell the judge the truth of what he said. Which, you know, she'd have to be like, well, he lied. He did tell me that during the interview. But the problem is that the guardian ad litem is ghosting me, and she won't answer my emails, and when I schedule phone calls with her, she just ignores my phone call. So I don't know what she's gonna do. And what he told the guardian ad litem is like pretty not great for him. God damn it. Have I played any Warhammer stuff? Yes, I do have some Warhammer games on Steam.
Reporting to the front.
There's like some of them that are, I don't know, I think it is like third person. I don't remember exactly which one it is. Let's go. Yeah, those rocket troopers are like one shot, one kill, man. Alright, we're gonna try and kill this guy. Yeah. Oh, that was close. Could have got me. But he didn't. On a scale from 0 to 10, how fucked up is divorce court? It's pretty bad. Wow, that was terrible. It's pretty bad. I mean, I would say it's like, when you get into people who really are fighting and don't get along, it's like a 7 or an 8.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
Jesus. There we go. So my top 3 books on or tangential to libertarianism. Top 3 in history and fiction. Let's see. Top 3 in libertarianism. One of the first, so the first video that I ever recorded where I was on camera was called 10 Books for the Libertarian Novice. And that was the video that Keith saw on YouTube and what started our friendship in 2017 or 2018. And because he interviewed me because of that video, and the first episode we did was called like Conservatism versus Libertarianism versus Progressivism Debate. And so to answer your question, I think the ones that I picked in there were like, I mean, of course, Henry Hazlitt, Economics in One Lesson, probably Anatomy of the State. I mean, these are pretty generic answers.
Sub-objective near your location.
Anatomy of the State and, let's see. What were some other ones that were really influential to me? I'm going to say... Oh god, that's bad. Those are rocket blowy-uppy soldiers. What was the one? Bruce L. Benson's. I forget what the name of the book is. It's been a while since I've read about... I mean, I'm going to be honest, guys. I haven't touched up on, like, theory in a number of years. just not quite as important to me anymore, if we're being honest. So let's say history book, Enterprise of Law. Yeah, Minder, thank you. Enterprise of Law. I would say another one is the Kentucky and Virginia resolutions and their legacy. Maybe that'd be the history book that I would recommend. That is William J. Watkins Jr. I did a bunch of episodes on that. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Alright, things are going a little hectic here. Seriously? Jesus Christ. What's another one that's... There's that book about the Civil War. Emancipating slaves and enslaving free men. You know, Prof. CJ did a whole thing. I think he used that in his Civil War series. Alright, we're gonna try and speed up this process a little bit. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go and try and collect... Maybe not. Maybe not. I think there's one thing where if you go into the corner you can pick up the... Oh god. Pick up that field artillery piece. Of course the knight. And then fiction books, I really like. Oh yeah, Bruce Benson did To Serve and Protect You. I have that one. Yeah, Gophers v BU tomorrow. The Gophers won the first game of the their Frozen 4 tournament. Oh god. Against Omaha. I didn't watch that game, but I did see it afterwards. The score. Let's see. I mean, so for fiction, not gonna lie, I have been rereading Harry Potter. I finished the first one. I'm not saying that's like on. Oh fuck. I'm not saying that's like on my list of best fiction books, but I certainly did. It was a gateway for me to reading when I was a kid. I got him. Got him. Alright, where's the stockpiled ammunition? So I really, for fiction, I did enjoy the Dune books. I mean, at least Dune 1, when I read it as a kid. That's why my screen name on Steam is Chris Knife, because it's been my screen name since like 2006 or 2007 when I made my Steam account. So I would say that Dune is one of them. I've really been enjoying, so Tender is the Flesh. If you guys haven't heard of this book, I really, really liked it. It's by like some Argentinian lady. Basically, I don't know if you guys have heard of it. If you have, say so in the chat. But essentially what it is, it's this futuristic society where there's been a plague that's gone through and basically made everyone... I think it's killed all the animals in the world. And there's literally no animals that exist. So everyone, instead of like farming and raising animals, they've been using a subsection of the human population as animal meat. So they raise them in captivity like animals. And it's illegal to have sex with them if you're like a regular human person. Oh. Escape pod. And it was an incredible book. I mean, from start to finish. Yeah, it was Augustina Bazterrica. The book was fucking incredible. I mean, one of the best books I've ever read. It had the ending just like completely was incredible. I mean, it blew me away. It was one of the best books that I've read in years. And I read a fair amount of fiction.
Extraction is available.
I'd probably have to say Pet Sematary is one of my all-time favorites too. Just I try to read it every year around Halloween. It's a lot more scary if you have kids. Give me that. Give me dats. What's some other my favorite fiction books? I read I also was reading the Ring series, like the Japanese, translated from Japanese. Very good too. I read this other book by a Japanese writer called Earthlings that was really fucked up as well. Like the premise is that this girl goes to like her rural house with her family for a family reunion, and they go like every year. And she falls in love. She's like a young girl. This sounds fucked up explaining it, because it is fucked up. So I don't think any of you guys are ever going to read it, so I'll spoil it. But she and her cousin end up having like an incestuous hookup, and they're young. They're like, I don't know, 11 or something like that. And I just got to set up before I'm sure you guys are like, Patrick, what the fuck? And she is convinced, you know, even before the hookup, she's convinced that she's an alien, that she is not from this world. And I think her cousin thinks that it's like make-believe, like made up, like just a game that she plays, but she's serious about it. And her family discovers them like mid-hookup, and they are never, like, they're forbidden from seeing each other again ever, and it ruins like the whole family reunion thing. And god damn it, she essentially grows up a little bit more, and she gets like molested by her teacher. Sounds awful, because it is. And when she's an adult, she gets married to this guy, and they're both like asexual. And it's like it's a marriage for show, because in the Japanese culture, apparently, like, there's a lot of pressure on people to get married and have kids. But it's a show marriage, and she ends up for some reason going back to, because she still thinks that she's an alien, and she ends up going back to this house where the reunion happened because grandma died or something, and she meets this cousin for the first time in like 15 years that she had this incestuous hookup with. And they decide that the world is fucked and they're like gonna be alien people, and so they basically like eat each other as a part of like this weird kind of, I don't know, delusion that she's actually an alien. And I thought it was a really, really good book. Anyways, I really like, there's this whole like new wave of literature where these women are writing these really fucked up and disturbing books. Like, I like disturbing shit. I mean, I listen to death metal and stuff, so I was like, I did a YouTube search of like the most disturbing books I've ever read, and that was Earthlings was on the list, Tender as the Flesh was on the list, and there was this one other one that was on the list that I'm just not remembering right now. I don't think there really, I don't know if there really was a moral to the story, JC. I really don't remember there being any real, like, heavy... I mean, go look up Earthlings on YouTube, like Earthlings book analysis, and you'll find some really interesting kind of stuff. I liked it. I thought it was a good book. I would read it again. And more by that same author. Alright, now we're going to do another one and complete the set, and then I'm going to try one on challenging, even though I died a fair amount on this one. Yeah. It was, God, maybe I'll try and look on my phone and see. I've also kind of been getting into Japanese horror manga, which I think makes me a weeb or something. I don't know. It's not the gay shit. It's, really stuff like, Uzumaki. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this kind of stuff. So there's like a Stephen King of horror manga, Junji Ito, and he makes like really fucked up horror manga stuff. And I mean, it's really brutal, messed up kind of cosmic horror shit, like Lovecraftian stuff, and it's really, really good. If I could have dinner with any musician in history, who would it be and why?
Mission coordinates locked.
I don't think the dinner would go well,
Thoughts prime.
but I think maybe I would choose Nick Drake.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
I think he'd be too shy and nervous to like say anything or really talk all that
Orbit
much.
synchronized.
But there's just something in, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Nick Drake and Pink Moon. It's one of my favorite like albums. What is this? Yeah, we'll go behind this one. But he just has such an interesting, he was kind of a pioneer with like really strange tunings and like solo acoustic stuff. I mean, mostly his last album, Pink Moon, was solo acoustic in a way that some of his earlier stuff was like orchestrated. So he didn't get stripped down until kind of the end, but I think that album was really, yeah, Nick Drake. Either that or someone else I would pick. Maybe Angus. It'd be cool to get dinner with Bon Scott, Angus Young, and Malcolm Young. I think Cliff Burton is their bassist name, and Phil Rudd is the drummer of
The fate of all
AC/DC.
humanity's children are in your hands. Do not let them fall.
But I think that would be a good time. I'd probably like to get dinner with Trevor Sternad from the Black Dahlia murder too, but he killed himself. So, but I think I really, really like Trevor Sternad because I really admire his lyric writing. He wrote really, really incredible lyrics. More so earlier in his career than later, just in my opinion. But Bon Scott, well, maybe not Bon Scott, but Malcolm and Angus really just seem like really down-to-earth people that are very humble for as incredibly incredible that they are. And I just think that it'd be really interesting to sit down with them and probably just see that they're just two regular dudes who like playing music a lot. Alright, we're gonna fuck this guy up and not die in the process. Yeah. Feels good, man. Trying to think of other like musicians that I would love to have dinner with. I mean, I was a big Elliott Smith fan when I was a teenager, but I think he's kind of a sad sack, man, like he would say in his interviews. People would say about him that he was like the only person that could be in a room surrounded by people that loved him and adored him and looked completely lonely and alone. But I think that being obsessed with him, I heard the punk rock MBA. I don't know if you follow the music world at all or know this guy on Twitter or on YouTube. He makes YouTube videos about music commentary and stuff. And he was saying that there was this style of music called scrams back in like I think the 90s and the early 2000s that was like the original. I might be getting this wrong because I wasn't part of this scene, but it was like the original emo kids, like the original emo music before it hit Hot Topic and before it got like, you know, AFI or Hawthorne Heights or, you know, My Chemical Romance or things like that. Scrams. But he was saying that the thing with scrams is that you were not, it was like, to be into scrams and be into the scene was not good for you and not good for your life, and that it was the the lifestyle and the attitude around it was like very self-destructive in terms of kind of narcissistic and woe is me, everything is wrong in my life, and mostly it was like embracing that kind of worldview. And a lot of people in the scene were really unhealthy and fucked up, and it glorified doing unhealthy, fucked up things. And I kind of felt that way about Elliott Smith and his music. That it was beautiful, but that, you know, the mystique about him, and I mean, he was a heroin addict, and an alcoholic first and then a heroin addict later. And it just was really not healthy for me to idolize this person when I was a teenager and his music. Yeah, I do like punk rock MBA, and one of the things I like most about him is that he is not woke, and he's not progressive either. He's kind of conservative. I guess 10 or 15 years ago he wouldn't have been a conservative, but he's very much kind of a like cut the bullshit, like improve yourself, build up your, you know, grow up, get a job, build up your life, stop making excuses kind of thing. And that's a big problem with like the music community, I think. I mean, like the scene, music, you know, like emo music and skater, punk, whatever. Just naming genres like an old man. But it really, yeah, I mean, like, you know, black metal and stuff like that, all this edgy kind of counterculture stuff can be very not. It's like full of adolescent angst in a way that you get into it and you don't really, it's like externalizing problems mostly and not looking inside and solving what the problems are. Oh, Cliff Burton was Metallica's bassist. Who was the original bassist for AC/DC? Why did I think it was Cliff Burton? It's like, I swear it's Cliff something. Okay, I'm going to rely on you guys to tell me who it is. So the lineup of AC/DC from Highway to Hell. I had, remember, if you guys are my age, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still very much into a lot of the same music that I was. And I mean, I blast, like right now, I blast like Killswitch Engage a lot, and I blast, right now I'm into this band called Dying Wish, which is like kind of a hardcore,
Found something.
you know, she like screams Black Lives fucking matter during their concerts and stuff, and I just don't care because I love her shit. Oh, you can shoot that and it blows up. I learned a valuable lesson when I was in law school that like you can love the art but hate the artist. And so it's allowed me to really enjoy things in my life that I wasn't allowing myself to even consider or enjoy earlier in life. And since then,
There's something
I
here.
used to be an elitist metalhead, kind of like with libertarianism. But then I learned to enjoy things in life that are worth enjoying, like gangster rap, that I wouldn't have otherwise enjoyed. Cliff Williams. I knew it was Cliff something. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a valuable lesson that I wish I learned earlier in life, is that, like, kind of the same way with libertarianism too, is that you don't have to be like an elitist about everything and like get all bent out of shape when people don't agree with you. But I think it's a good thing that, you know, Punk Rock MBA is teaching people this. That I think if I was watching his stuff when I was, you know, younger, it would have taught me lessons about stuff like that earlier. And I would have allowed myself to enjoy things. But I do really like, I don't know, I do really enjoy music. It's always been important to me.
Mag's empty.
Let me talk about some things that I've been watching. I was watching Shogun on FX. So I didn't know this initially, but my dad said that they originally made Shogun into like a TV show or a movie series or something back in the 80s, and that this current Shogun is like a redo of that. Shit.
Mag's empty.
Shit. I think it's good. There's some choices made in it that I don't necessarily think I would have done narratively. Like, I don't know, I don't want to necessarily spoil it for anyone who's watching it right now. I haven't seen up to, they're still releasing it, and I haven't seen up to the current episode. I really enjoyed, I mean, you remember that movie, The Last Samurai, with Tom Cruise? I mean, it was Tom Cruise, but it was very cool. A very cool movie. And movies like that are fun. You know, Japanese, Shogun era. Oh, I was also going to say that I was reading Berserk, the manga. And it's like, I don't know if any of you guys read that or have read it. Hey Minder, thanks for hanging out, dude. Yeah, Shogun is pretty good. I'd check it out. But thanks for hanging out. Kurosawa movies. So tell me about Kurosawa. Is this like a director or... Oh, I should hurry up. This ore sample thing actually takes a while. I did play Total War Shogun 2. Maybe I should play that on a live stream, because that shit is fun as well. I think maybe I tried to once, but there's like, you know, Total War has the whole like turn-based aspect to it too. I think that I don't have to go. Kurosawa movies. I also started enjoying like Studio Ghibli stuff, which is not something I grew up with at all. But, you know, why can't I think of anything tonight? There's that Kiki's Delivery Service is a really cute movie, and my kids like it. And Totoro, my friend Totoro, the kids have enjoyed. And I just like, I like showing my kids and kind of raising them to know that there's things that exist outside like especially the United States, but like, you know, other cultures that have things to be enjoyed and offered, and that like, you know, something that's separate from the whole Disney corporate United States progressive Western orbit. Even though, you know, all the Studio Ghibli movies are, they have voiceovers done by like the biggest boner Hollywood actors. There's that other one about the guy, The Sun Only Rises or something, where it's about the guy who designed the Japanese Zero. I think it's Mitsubishi. That's not his name, I don't think, but that's the company that did it, that produced the Japanese Zeros. Oh, okay, so Kurosawa, yeah, Castle in the Sky, Graveyard of the Fireflies. Yes, I need to finish watching that. Ponyo, yes, and Howl's Moving Castle. Oh, you're reading Berserk too? Frog God, Berserk. So, I finished the Golden Age arc, and then, because you can read them all for, I don't know if you knew this, Frog, but you can read them all for free at readberserk.com, I think it's called. And I finished the Golden Age arc, and I just, you know, Guts goes on this mission that involves like these kids being lured away by pixies, and I just did not care at all about the characters, and it was like kind of a one-off adventure, and I just didn't really care about it. So I lost interest, and I haven't read Berserk in a while, but the Golden Age arc was like one of, like, some of the best, like the most engrossed in a fictional universe that I think I've ever been with anything. Like, including Lord of the Rings, you know, Star Wars. I've read all the Lord of the Rings, and, you know, Dune, it was just captivating. You know, the boobies help too, of course. I feel like I was talking about something before, but I lost that train of thought. Haha! Take that. Oops. I tried to start reading the Mech Warrior series, because there's like 100 different books in that universe, and there's like a whole like lore and history behind it. But I got about halfway through the first one. Oh, and maybe you guys don't care about this, which is fine. But I started thinking about all these questions about the Harry Potter universe that just are not really answered. Maybe you'll find them interesting. One of my questions was like, okay, if all these dark wizards come from House Slytherin, and like that's historically a thing, why doesn't Hogwarts just like get rid of House Slytherin and reject all students who would be sorted into that house? I mean, I'm sure there's like a legit answer to that, but wouldn't you think it's like, oh, you know, our school has had like 50 school shootings, and they're all from this one house. And, you know, all the kids in this house are from families that are incredibly racist towards mudbloods. Maybe we shouldn't let them in. I don't know. That's just a thought. Yeah, okay, so, Frog, how long does the fairy kind of storyline... I mean, I'm not just talking about that, like, the pixie that follows him around and heals him. I forget the name. Puck? I'm sure that's some kind of Shakespearean thing, right? But how long does that story arc last? because if I could just power through it, just don't care about that. Yeah, build the wizard wall, man.
Found something.
Yeah, maybe it's keep the Slytherins close so that you can keep an eye on them and kind of see if you can control their... Maybe that's the thought. Yeah, maybe we'll take these school shooters in and teach them, how do I reach these kids? Maybe that's the thought. I don't know. My other thought was like, okay, exactly how big is... And I know I'm not the first person to have these thoughts because I've found threads on it, on Reddit and stuff. But the other question is, how big is... What is the population... Like, okay, first, what is the class size of Hogwarts? How big is the wizarding population writ large? And I think, because if you read the books... Tell me if you guys don't care about Harry Potter. It's fine if you don't. Maybe you, like, read it as a kid, whatever. Seen the movies, it's a big thing for my generation.
Say hello
And
to democracy.
if you read the books, all the evidence in the text, or at least the overwhelming majority of it, points to the fact that the class size is just 10 kids in each house of both sexes. So, like, Gryffindor has 5 men and 5 women in each class. So if you add that up and do the math, that's only 280 students at Hogwarts, period. Yeah, I do get Puck. I understand Puck, like, in terms of, I don't dislike Puck. Like, I know that Puck has to be there. And I like Puck for the most part. Definitely gets him out of sticky situations with healing powers and stuff. But that Pixie... Puck sticks around as a character for a long time. I thought you meant Rosine. I don't remember exactly the name. I don't mind Puck, but there's a story arc that happens immediately after the Golden Era ends. And that's as far as I got, so no spoilers. But there's like a couple chapters or a storyline where he encounters this group of a village where all of the children have been kind of like led away and they're turned into pixies by this pixie girl. Doesn't sound super helpful. Need to resupply. Oh god. Yeah, I do love Harry Potter. I haven't read Cobra Kai. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Harry Potter. Or with Slytherin. I mean, if it were all good kids at Hogwarts, then you wouldn't have Malfoy. And I thought the other thing about Harry Potter is, like, I was just talking to my wife about this in the car. Some questionable choices by J.K. Rowling at the end to, first of all, to have Harry marry Ginny. We both, me and my wife, both think that was like incredibly, like uninspired, lazy writing and kind of cringe. And then to have Ron and Hermione get together, kind of uninspired and cringe. Like, well, can't they just be good friends and then Ron finds someone that he doesn't hate? That he, you know, like, I mean, the whole thing at the beginning is that they both hate Hermione because she's just an overbearing rule follower. And I mean, she changes, of course, kind of towards the end. But, and then the other thing is, like, him and Ginny and Ron and Harry, or Ron and Hermione have like all these kids together and they just end up naming them after all the dead people. Completely cringe and uninspired. Like, the names don't even sound good. Maybe it was just like a feel-good thing for tweens or something like that, but it's fucking lazy writing and it's cringe. Okay, yeah, so Frog says Rosine doesn't last long in Berserk. The following Oh, I see. So you're saying that when you say that the following few chapters in Berserk follow the same style, do you mean they're like one-offs in a sense? You know what I mean? Like, you know, South Park used to be each episode was self-contained, kind of. Like they existed in a broader universe where there was certain lore and stuff, but each episode you could take them out of order and it wouldn't really matter. Because I just wanted, you know, the Berserk story arc. I wanted it to continue on the main storyline. Okay, wondering if I have to... What is this? I'm just hoping that the thing that I need to do isn't on the complete opposite end of the map. Alright, show me the... Oh, I see. So Frog says that the next couple chapters are just attempting to show you the horrors unleashed upon the world after the, what's his face? Who's the main opposition guy? Wow. I don't know how I forgot all this very quickly. Starts with the chi. I guess that does make sense, though. I mean, to show you kind of the horrors unleashed on the world. You know what it really reminded me of? Berserk really reminded me of Clive Barker's... what's the name of that fucking Hellraiser series, where you have the... I forget what they're called. They're not like xenomorphs. That's alien. Griffith. Yeah, of course, Griffith. Jesus Christ. Is Berserk better than Dragon Ball Z? I've never read Dragon Ball Z. I just remember the TV shows from when I was a kid, and I never really got into it, even though some of my friends... yeah, of course. Griffith! I watched the old anime of Berserk up until the end of the Golden Age arc. Fun times. Good times. Good times were had. Sean, how do you watch the games? Do you watch them? Because I don't want to have to. I could pay for a Big Ten. Right on their website, you can pay directly for a subscription, and I could do that just for the tournament. But like NHL 66.ir is where I stream for free all the NHL games, but there isn't a college hockey free pirate stream. So, yeah, Berserk. I was going to say one more thing about Berserk that I forgot. On hockey.tv has all the games from... Are you fucking kidding me? How did I not know about this? So, like, even if Gopher games aren't... Hockey.tv. Fuck me. It's that simple from that URL. Hockey.tv. Damn it, dude. Alright, so after this, I'm going to do the Terminids for the first time. Maybe I'll do it on medium. I won't do a challenging one, I'll just do Terminids. So we can get some other, like, Starship Troopers action on this.
Sub-objective near your location.
Yeah, what sub-object? Oh, yeah, that. The soil sample relay thing. Closer to the objective.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Okay, let's do this first.
Deploying sentry.
Yeah. Mangareader.to for all your manga. Okay. What have you read any good? I was talking about Junji Ito earlier, but have you read any really good like horror manga? I read the Drifting Classroom, which I bought all 3 volumes in paper, and I was buying the Berserk ones, and I was just like, you know, I'd love to have all this, but I just don't want to spend thousands of dollars on manga. I mean, it's nice to have for, like, you know, when my kids get older, they can read it and stuff. Okay, yeah. Diminishing returns. But yeah, it's just not worth it to buy all this. It's nice to have. What is that?
Bag's empty.
Nice to have paper copies. Come on, dude.
Say hello to democracy.
There's 2 destroyer people. Shit. Don't kill me. Alright. We definitely need a resupply. This one's hard because you have to keep going in and like... No! I didn't love the Drifting Classroom, even though Junji Ito said it was the author guy who made that was one of his big inspirations. Devastators are the rocket variation. So Frog, you must play this game too then, if you know. Or is like this game just broken into the public consciousness so much lately? You know, I really would like to play more Hell Let Loose. I've been neglecting that game lately because it's D3. Oh god. It's just been hard. Like I didn't say it on this stream, but my office is downstairs in our basement. And to get on the computer is not always nice.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Reading anime though, or manga is just so so different than reading like American horror comics. It's got much more of like a foreign exotic. You're a Skull Admiral max level? Are you kidding? That's crazy, dude. So you're just watching all my amateur shit hanging out. Have you bought, like, I'm still learning all this stuff and I haven't totally got into it, but have you bought any, like, the super medallion or whatever pay stuff? You know, whatever the fuck it's called. All the nice skins and that. I had the same thought about, you know, new Berserk stuff. Frog, did you finish reading Berserk? You said you're reading it right now. Yeah, super credits. Hasn't Helldivers 2 only been out like a few months? I love that like players are creating their own lore and stuff behind it. It just makes the game feel much more alive. Yeah, it does suck. I mean, I didn't really get into comics very much. I think I can extract, although I'm missing a lot of... No, I can't extract yet. Yeah, everything is shitty and woke and like comics and stuff. Although I never really got into comics too much. Except for the horror stuff. Horror comics.
Objective critical stratagem available.
You know, I think that they came out with a new Creepshow TV show, and I wonder if that's any good or if it's kind of like shitty and woke as well. Oh, I better do.
Sending down sentry.
Yeah, Sean, thanks for sharing that website with me because now I can actually watch stuff. D2. A little late in the season for some of it, but the Wild they're not gonna make the playoffs anyways, so fucking sucks. But it's fine. I'm cool with it. So Frog, do you usually play? Oh god, my shit's gone. Come on. Frog, do you usually play Terminids or do you play
Mag's empty.
automatons? And do you usually play solo or do you play
Get some!
with a team? I mean, of course, it would make sense to play with a team. I just like to play alone because I don't always like to interact with teammates. I know it can be funner. Hell Let Loose is less intimate than this game is. You're on chapter 148, okay. That sounds like it's, I think it was on chapter 120 something or 130 something.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
I have been playing this game a bit on my Steam Deck, and it's difficult. Much more difficult on the Steam Deck than it is on PC, of course. I mean, for several reasons, just the control of the keyboard and mouse, but also the performance is a lot better. More frame rates, frames per second. Yeah.
Let's reload!
I keep forgetting you have to
Another
move over.
triumph for
Okay.
managed democracy. May liberty guide your safe extraction.
Alright. I think there's something up here. Okay. Frog plays mostly bots. You have a team of holy divers who play with me sometimes. I like that. Holy divers. Though, you am capable of soloing on max difficulty. Damn, dude. You can get the main mission done and nothing more, yeah. Yeah, dude. Spurgeon. I love Spurgeon, but it's tough. I mean, they keep saying that he's... So they say that Brodeen and Spurgeon are like two of the most underrated defensemen in the NHL. But I don't know, dude. It's like, you know, I mean, obviously Brodeen does things that are really good.
Extraction is available.
But it's like you can only say so many people are underrated. Maybe they're rated exactly where they should be. And they're just not great because, you know, there's this question now of Spurgeon, like, he's never performed well in the playoffs, and that's because, you know, his stature and size is just not good enough to be an elite defender. There we go. Okay. I thought for sure that was I better get my ass back to extraction. Shit. I mean, but what a find. Wasn't Spurgeon picked in the 7th round or something like that? And he's such a nice guy. I think I know that me and my wife are meeting my wife's parents in Minneapolis in April. I think it's 420. So we're gonna be like taking the kids to the zoo and stuff. Where did you hear that we might trade Rossi? Because I hope we don't. I think I have a resupply left. Yeah, okay. It's going to be cutting it a little, not too bad. I think it doesn't matter anyways, because if you don't make it to extraction right away, then they just send the Pelican 1. No, don't. No! Should have saw that coming. Probably by design. They do have some. I have enough stims to make it, probably. Common sample. No, I was really happy that they had, it seems like indie games are really, like, technology is getting to the point where you can make a really good game with a small team. Or at least with games like BattleBit. They come out with a game that's really enjoyable. Oh, okay, shit. They come out with games that are really enjoyable that are novel. It's like AAA titles get such a big head and they get so high on themselves, and then they come out with these shitty, bloated games that just aren't fun and aren't good for people. And you have indie teams that can be coming out with shit that really hopefully will reset the market. Russo said it was a possibility, but not sure when he got that sense that it could happen. I haven't listened to Russo's podcast in a long time. Too long. I think it's like, I don't know, if I know that the Wild aren't going to make it in the playoffs, and I just don't want to watch game after game after game where I'm like disappointed with how they perform, because it feels like they should be doing better. Yeah. Oh, I love you, dude. Back on the creek, we had to make every bullet count, every stratagem land. You were dropped into the thick of it with great veterans who taught you everything and propelled you forward. Yeah. That's like, I mean, kind of like with Hell Let Loose, too. I really enjoyed that game, although I haven't been playing it as much as I'd like. I was playing Malevelon Creek in some of my last games. All difficulties count. It does sound fun, though, that, like, playing with a group of guys on really hard difficulties in Malevelon Creek would be a lot of fun. Yeah, but that game, like, player-driven lore is so awesome. I do enjoy playing the bots, but we're gonna try one with the Terminids. So Frog, are you actually like, are you a person who's followed my channel before, or did you just come across me streaming Helldivers right now, tonight? Ubania. Actually, let's see, it's 9:49. I probably have enough time for one more 40-minute. Then I gotta go help my wife put our kid down. Oh, no shit. Okay, interesting. Yeah, cool. Well, cheers, man. So I'm just gonna solo run a Terminated
It's down there.
campaign.
Good job.
I think I'm probably ready for the challenging difficulty.
The enemy is attempting to seize one of our planets. We must
Where
join
is
the
it?
defense.
Identified major order, the most significant source of automaton combatant production, liberation of Tibet. Well, drop near. Oh, they're attacking drop near? Sorry, I just gotta do... Okay, we'll do this one. Defend planet. Do something that someone's not dropped in on a mission. I don't want to commit to doing 2 missions. We'll do an easy one, maybe. Then there's people on them.
Let us continue our progress.
And I don't want to do a 15-minute one because that's like really difficult, I hear. I could drop in with someone and just say what's up. You can always just do one mission and leave the other for next time you boot up. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Oh. Well, good to know. Maybe I will do that. Emergency evac trap. Evacuate civilians trapped.
Initiating FTL jump to.
Alright, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I didn't know you could just do one mission.
Jump complete. Mission coordinates locked.
Alright, let's do it. Get some. Alright, evacuate priority citizens. Establish communication uplink. Distraction zone. Upload escape pod data. Maybe we should drop right here. Work our way this way. Seems like we should do this first. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Launch initiated.
I should update some of my stratagems probably. I've seen some people do some really fun metal covers.
Today the light of liberty will grace the skies of this world once more.
I know I can get one like booster pack where you land with full, you know, all your stuff. Fully equipped. Let's check this out first. Yeah, so the only time I played with bugs, I joined a team that was like terribly, horribly losing. That's a hell bomb, isn't it? Oh, that's a
Something
bug.
here.
For alien scum. Nice. Let's see what this is.
Found something.
One of the only things about playing solo that is pretty bad, right, is that sometimes you come across these caves or these like stashes, caches, where you need 2 people to open the door. Oh, that was completely useless for me. I'm just gonna stick with the main objectives. Right. Supply booster is good but not needed. In higher difficulty you ditch it for other boosters like stamina, increased reinforcer, health boost. Now does health boost... I don't know if I have health boost, but it says something about like saving limbs and preventing injury or something. Does that actually help you? Because, I mean, I guess I've been a soldier that you know, I think I have had a leg crippled before. Oh wow, that was way out of the way. I just went.
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Nice. Alright, cool. Frog, do you know if the developers, like, I mean, clearly the galactic map or whatever has room for 2 more enemies, or at least like directions from 2 different, like 2 other races of enemies? Where the fuck is the fucking thing? Alright. Where's the stratagem? Upload data. Not. Oh, okay. Wasn't close enough. The bots, bugs, and aliens. And are the aliens... Are the aliens released yet, or have they been announced as someone new to fight? That's pretty exciting, though. If you cramp the map, there's room for 5 or 6 enemy types. Yeah. I mean, it's got to be like a massive game if like every single sector has like, I don't know, 12 different planets. Cool. Okay, the aliens are coming. I wonder, have they foreshadowed it with like propaganda, like reels?
There's something here.
How exciting. I mean, what a treasure this game is. Super credits. Cool, yeah. Oh shit. That's cool. So awesome.
Bug outpost.
Alright, now I assume... Oh god.
Mag's empty.
Seriously. Oh, okay, cool. Oh shit. Alright. Okay, this is all new to me.
Not today!
Helldiver lost. Sending replacement.
Okay.
Request approved. Deploying reinforcements.
I should have landed on that guy.
Point me to the enemy.
Helldiver lost.
Okay, alright, okay. Well,
Request
gotta keep my
approved. Deploying
distance
reinforcements.
a lot more.
Joining the fray. Get some! Get some!
Okay, alright.
Found something.
What is this, pray tell? Railgun. Alright, I gotta close the bug holes. Ah, yes. That makes sense.
Throwing grenade!
Oh yes, diving. Alright, a little late that time, but... Christ. So hold R to switch it to fun mode. Okay.
Fire in the hole!
Okay, we did it. Railgun, so hold R to switch it to fun mode. Careful not to hit max charge. Okay. Alright. So, let's see. Some point of interest up here. Dagger. Alright.
Deploying equipment package.
Need the gun in your hands, press right click to switch modes on the right, scroll down to bottom up. Okay.
Mission at 30 minutes remaining.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, you need to reload it. I don't know, dude. I think I prefer the grenade launcher. So, press right click to switch modes on the right. Shit.
Tactical asset
Yeah. Well, JC, I mean, if you go through the beginning of the game, it has a very like campy kind of tutorial. Yeah, this is so cool. I mean, it
How'd you like to taste
really
of freedom?
changes your tactics and how you set everything up. It's really interesting. I gotta go back and get some ammo. Alright, so if I right click, then I should be able to mouse wheel up and down to change modes. Or you had said hold R. When holding R with a weapon in hands, it opens your weapon's options menu. Oh, I see, like this. Safe and unsafe. Oh, you were saying hold R, not right click. That'd be a good opportunity to throw a grenade. Although, maybe frags work better in this.
Bag's empty.
Alright, this guy doesn't look friendly. Okay. Just need to change it a little bit to the right. Or to the left. Unsafe is the fun mode. God damn it. Fucking get back. Oh. There.
Mission map
Okay.
updated. Deploying equipment package.
Okay, so now we have the points of interest up. I'm gonna, since it's my first time doing the Terminids, I'm just gonna focus on somewhat faint. Yeah. I'm gonna keep the railgun for now, although I'm most used to the grenade launcher. Alright. See a bunch of bugs up there. I feel like it's best to avoid hitting like convoys, patrols if you don't need to. Oh, gotcha. Okay, yeah. Well, maybe I'll just... So I assume, Frog, that you have, like, the directional arrows memorized for whatever stratagem you want to do. Yeah, the bugs just have numbers. Oh, there's stims. Well, I just did a resupply, didn't I? Although I do need one grenade mag.
Sub-objective in your vicinity.
Okay, let's see. It's a bug hole here. I mean, the grenade launcher could be fun because it's like, well, we just... shoot it in the bug hole. Except... Yes, fire in the hole. Yes.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Oh, it's so satisfying. Right, down, up, up, left, down, down. right in the bug hole.
Mag's empty!
Objective critical stratagem no longer available.
Last reload!
I think my issue with
Mag's empty!
this gives me the creepy crawlies. My issue with never like I should be
Get some!
diving a lot more often,
Mag's empty!
but my issue with it is remembering the controls for some reason, hitting Alt. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. Establish communication uplink. Yes.
Objective critical stratagem available.
Communication uplink. It's a multi-step thing. Call down assist. Stay and insert into hatch. Okay. The hatch must be up there. My high school buddies got this game, but they didn't. Still haven't added me. Do I need to get up there? Where's the hatch?
How'd you like the taste of freedom?
Oh, hello. Oh, stuck in here. Nice. Alright. There we go. I feel like I just dropped down a resupply. Oh well.
Deploying equipment package.
Alright. I just love this. I mean, it makes it feel like a totally different game. Totally changes the way that
20
you
minutes remaining.
think about and approach the objectives. Whew. Requisition slips. Okay. Yeah. Oh. Hello. That looks like it was short. No, no, no! Alright. I'll take it. Oh god! That was dumb. Oh god! We're gonna make it out of there. Well, we got him.
Request approved. Reinforcements have been launched.
I'm gonna go over here.
Ready to liberate.
Moving outside the mission area.
Mag's empty.
Alright. Oh, yeah, that's a bug hole that I should just blow up.
Bug outpost.
Let's get my shit. Take that. Alright. Good deal. I think there were more over here. Yep. Oh, that's disturbing. Alright, we still have 16 minutes left. Maybe I should resupply.
Sending down equipment package.
Okay. Bug holes.
Bug outpost spotted. Prepare to exterminate.
Orbital barrage. Clear the area.
Good times. Oh shit! Fuck. Oh god. It would be cool, like in Starship Troopers, they had a bit more of
Say hello to democracy.
like dismemberment of your body.
Fire in the hole.
That's not what I wanted to do. Okay.
Yeah. Throwing grenade.
Yeah! Yay! This is very entertaining.
You will never destroy
Very
our way of life.
satisfying to shoot these things. Oh, okay. Press F to exterminate. Bug lives matter. Though its effective range is 60 meters, so it can be a little risky. You mean the Grenade launcher. Resupply again.
Sending down equipment package.
I think I want to eliminate the bug nest. Maybe I should just do the main objective before. A 380 has a range of 60 meters. Oh, hello. I feel like this is not effective. Oh god.
Mag's empty!
He just keeps coming.
Main objective near your position.
Alright, I feel like this is not doing anything. Maybe we try grenades? I feel like that did something.
Mag's empty!
Oh god. Okay.
Reinforcement budget running low.
So they have a soft backside. The big motherfucker.
Reinforcements.
Democracy Headland!
Need to teach the bugs democracy. Oh. Okay. I have a feeling that I don't want to do this until I kill all the bugs. B3. Alright, maybe I should have waited.
Sending down support weapon.
I feel like I don't have a whole lot of time left, so
Have a taste of democracy!
and what, do I have to fucking walk alongside them or something? Oh shit. Well, that was stupid. Activating, yeah, it draws heat, yeah.
Reinforcements have been launched.
Joining the fray.
I don't think I'm gonna make it this time. Gotta get around to the backside somehow. Oh, I see. Come on. Seems like you run through mags a lot faster in this one. Alright, come on. Come on, motherfucker. God damn. Ah.
Additional reinforcement funding approved.
Does he ever die?
Last reload.
Yeah, bugs today. How do you adjust? The door you were at is escape. There's two others with buttons. Two other doors with buttons. Come on, dude. You gotta be close to death. Totally running out of time here. Come on. Is this the invincible dude? Yeah, Scoot, I thought I would do bugs. He's gotta be getting down. Come on.
Mag's empty.
Fucking kidding me.
Mag's empty.
You can kill chargers by diving left or right just before they hit you, okay? Thanks for the advice, by the way. Oh, maybe you could fall on the resupply. Oh, you're dead. Okay, well that's good. Thanks for all the memories. That was good timing. Holy shit. Shut up. Oh, god damn. Alright, we got work to do. Oh, I was floating in midair.
Mag's empty.
Alright, come on. Oh shit.
You're here.
Oh no. Come on. Run for it, Marty. Did some of them die? I didn't see any of them die. Chargers backside have hell. I mean, lesser arms. Oh, explosives. I see. Oh, there's all my samples. It's the Helldivers. Just 4 minutes left, bro. They come out 3 at a time? Fucking kidding? What are they doing? Where are you going? Oh man, I'm not gonna make it to extraction. Gotta hurry up and do these things. Door only releases 2 to 5 each. Shit. I should have started a long time ago.
Thank liberty.
And I hear shit. I guess. Wait, I didn't pick up the grenade launcher.
The Helldivers came for us.
Yeah, I guess they're just going for a little lap. Meanwhile, my extraction... Oh, God. At least they're not getting absolutely wrecked.
We knew you'd come.
Take your sweet time, I guess.
You're here!
2 minutes left. And they're just gonna take another, like, leisurely run. Okay, I see one here. I don't know where the extraction point is.
It's the Helldivers!
Oh shit! That's gonna kill some. Fuck me! That guy's gonna die. Oh, we did it!
Galactic liberation. You may extract when ready.
I think I can still catch the emergency extraction pod. How far away is... We're not terribly far away.
1 minute remains. Destroyer departure.
Oh shit. Oh fuck.
Last reload!
I think the excitement of like trying to fend off enemies while like waiting for extraction was what really sold me on this, like made me fall in love with this game. Oh god. Alright.
Super destroyer leaving low orbit. Emergency extraction shuttle deployed.
Oh, 2 minutes. No, I'm going the wrong way. Alright. Okay, I see it. I think we'll be okay. I didn't hit all the objectives, but it was alright for my first Terminid.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
We're gonna make it. Just wait, we turn over this ridge and there's like a sea of bugs. Shit, I gotta like climb over the fence somehow.
ETA T-minus 1 minute.
Perfect. I think I'm gonna pick up a couple of them, few of them, common samples, stems, some ammo.
ETA T-minus 30
Dozen.
seconds.
Alright, well that was an adventure.
ETA T-minus 20 seconds.
Last reload.
ETA T-minus 10 seconds. Pelican 1 approaching pickup. Pelican 1 landing in progress.
Nice. Alright,
Pelican 1 preparing to depart. Shuttle
good
launch in
times.
20 seconds. Extraction complete. Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
Very nice. Happy with that.
You have maintained our way of life.
Play Planet Defense Mission. Yay. Yay. Very good. Let's see. Alright, well, we missed 2 major kind of bug hole outposts. No mission time remaining, but that's fine. 3 stars. Solid. Alright, thanks Frog. I appreciate it, sir, for all of your help and support. Feels good, man. But yeah, so we'll catch you out on the flip side. I gotta go help my wife with our baby, so I gotta duck out. But thanks everybody for hanging out. 3 Fridays in a row. We'll catch you later. Peace.